Howdy, 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 my darling Capricorn. How you doing? Happy June, and let's get into your weekly tarot reading for June 2023, darling. How many times can I say June in 10 seconds, honey, right? So let's just get right going here. Capricorn, you have the King of Swords. Ooh, come on, smarty pants here. When I see this King of Swords, feel this as the card of validating you right now, Capricorn, all right? Now, I promise you, I'm not going to spend this entire tarot reading gassing you up. My regulars already know that I'm all about personal accountability, honey, and personal development. What's the purpose in having a tarot reading, honey, if all it's going to do is just tell you how great and fabulous and fine freshened you are, which we already know you are, but let's have some substance. Let's have a sense of direction of what we can be doing to work on ourselves to further elevate ourselves, right? But I still, girl, I have a cough coming in. So if you notice me making a weird face, that's why. But I still want to acknowledge, Capricorn, when I pull this King of Swords for you, and maybe this is relevant in your life in the sense of where you just need to be reminded from some unrelated party in your life that, just of your intelligence, of your awareness, my friend, all right? Because perhaps you might be in an environment right now, Capricorn, of where maybe stuff that's happening to you right now, you might feel as if you're crazy, or some of you might even be getting the sense of like questioning your belief system because of things that have happened to you, understandably. Or just, again, I get like this sense of people around you trying to make you feel like you're crazy, gaslighting you perhaps, or more so just in the sense of trying to doubt yourself. But I also get like this message here, Capricorn, some of you might be doubting yourself in the sense of where you have like a plan that you want to execute or a vision for something that you want to do. Excuse me. Girl, apparently has so many problems. I want to cough. I want to burp, honey. Next, I'm going to want to sneeze. With that King of Swords, it's this sense of just validating you, Capricorn, in the sense of where you're not being, where some people are like overtly optimistic, Capricorn, or they're just like, they're daydreamers, right? In the sense of where it's like you have big goals. You want, ideally you want to be rich and famous and just $1 billion, be a millionaire, da 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 da. Like that's something everyone wants to do. And I'm not saying like, obviously, I'm not saying that you're going to be a billionaire here, Capricorn, but it is like what you have your mind on right now. You're not being irrational. I think that's really like the main message I'm trying to say to you right now, Capricorn, is like, I don't see you being irrational. I see you in this place of where you have like a level of self-awareness and intelligence due to, this King of Swords, like how they developed to be. It's like, they went through the trial of fire. They went through the dark night of the soul, and they have a deep understanding on things here. So it's not you're being irrational. Your intelligence is really guiding you into the correct place. All right. And don't allow people to gaslight you or make you feel like you're questioning yourself here either. All right. You have the Ace of Cups. Fabulous, fabulous here, Capricorn. Ace of Cups, by definition, talks about new love potentially coming into your life or new opportunity. Now, when I talk about love, I don't just mean romance, Capricorn, because honestly, romance in our lives, even though it can be sometimes feel like that's all encompassing in our life, we have so much more in our life that, you love friendships, you love jobs, this is just ultimately your heart chakra is opening up here soon. All right. I get like this message again of where it's just like, be willing to bet on yourself, Capricorn. Be willing to lean deeper into what it is that you already are feeling, because I do feel like the more vulnerable that you are with yourself and honest with what it is that you want to do and just take action on it here, you're going to be very pleasantly surprised what happens. So let's expound on this Ace of Cups a little bit more. What does this look like for you? The Hermit card, girl. So it doesn't really necessarily mean to me, Capricorn, especially with that King of Swords there, like, I'm going to be very honest. This seems very antisocial energy. Hermit and that King of Swords. The King of Swords doesn't really talk to nobody either, because they're very happy in their own company and in their own thoughts, because it's very rare for a King of Swords to be mentally stimulated by other folks around them here, right? And so the first message that I get here, Capricorn, is that you need to go within a little bit. There is this sense of where I feel like you need to start slowly detaching yourself from those that have that closed-minded or just like how they see things. It's just very limited. And it's like, I'm not going to go into like, because I know it's very popular with tarot readings and it's like, oh, let's just vilify every energy that isn't us, right? I don't necessarily feel like if this is about people in your life, it's not as if they have like this mindset around you, Capricorn, where they're just like, ooh, I'm going to just make Capricorn feel like crap. Right. To me, this is more a sense of where you have developed past a point of where you can no longer relate to certain folks in your life in the way that they're thinking. And I'm not talking about like, putting you on a pedestal and people being beneath you and all that. It's just more so in a sense, Capricorn, as an example, I don't really, when it comes to my family, I don't force them to try to understand understand things or see things in the way that I do or believe in the things that I do, because I understand that the way that they think and believe things is due to their own life circumstances, and the things and experiences that I went through shaped my belief system and how my perspective in a very different way than what they're used to. And so it's just the way that we see the world and process the world around us is just vastly different. I don't think I'm better than them or more intelligent than them. I mean, I do think that, but that's a whole from a few folks especially. But it's not because of the sense of where it's like, oh, I'm better, than I'm more woke than another person. No, it's just like sheltered, I guess is the only way I can put it. It's like I feel like there's certain people in your life that are just a little bit sheltered and you can't force them to change. And so I think it's really like you'll gain a lot of value, Capricorn, I feel, for you to just lean into more of what it is that you're doing. So let me just use an example, right? Let's just say that I'm a Capricorn, right? How you doing? If I'm a Capricorn and I'm perceiving this right now from these 3 cards, I'd be seeing this in a way where it's like, all right, if I were to try to have people around me understand what it is that I'm trying to create, it's just going to put me backwards in life. It's going to instill seeds of doubt that I do not need in my life as that King of Swords. And because it's going to force me to be more close-hearted towards my own ideas, even if I know not to take it to heart, you know, those seeds of doubt can really be a bitch sometimes, right? And so I think it's really important for you to just go inward, kind of just be about your own business here. And then as that Capricorn energy there, I would choose to be more vulnerable with what it is I'm doing, maybe be more vocal with my belief systems and making more content out of that, right? All right. But I feel as if there's just, again, like it's almost like a disservice people are having around you where they're just not very conducive towards the path that you're going on, right? It's like it's not in an environment that's very easy for you to be yourself around and explore yourself. And the moment you choose to start going as that Hermit card, Capricorn, things are going to speed up. You know, the Chariot card is something that starts really amplifying your life by a specific action. It requires a specific action to have the Chariot card go forward, right? It's like when you turn on a car, you have to turn on the car and then you have to put it in drive, right? Y'all didn't know you were going to get a driving lesson with me, honey. I'm the worst person to be teaching you how to drive though, honey. I digress, right? But it's with that specific action, right? Because it's been sitting here waiting for you. That's like the message I get. It's like it's been sitting here waiting for you. But it's like this Chariot is just like, honey, we're not going to go until you, there's some stuff that you need to get rid of. And there's some baggage you need to get rid of. The song, if for those, I'm not really one that ever will like channel songs or anything like that, but I feel like the song that will really resonate with you guys is Erykah Badu, Bag Lady. If you know, you know, honey, but if you don't know, just look up this song Bag Lady from Erykah Badu on YouTube, honey. And it's like that's where I feel like that's like the message that I get for you here. And you know, oh, I'm getting goosebumps right now. So definitely when some of you are gonna listen to that song and it's gonna like give you guys like a light bulb moment, I feel. All right. So let's continue on. All right. I feel as if that's like the wall that you guys have been hitting for a while now. It's because you were trying to bring forth certain things in your life that is just baggage. That's not going to help you on your journey here soon. All right. You have the Queen of Cups coming in here. Why is this here? Ten of Cups coming in here and the Two of Cups here. So Capricorn, I'm gonna just touch lightly on this here because, you know, I don't really like talking about love, and, you know, I don't like relationship tarot readings. That's just not me, because I'm not interested in relationships and people. So my readings reflect that. I'm very much so introspective. So, but, you know, putting my bias to the side, we have the Queen of Cups being clarified by the Two of Cups and the Ten of Cups, right? In a social way. All right. And again, this could easily be like platonic or romantic. All right. Either way, with these 3 cards here, Capricorn, on your path, you know, if you're afraid of letting go or going within here because you're just like, oh, Velca, I don't got many people left, so I got to nurture the people that I have around me in my life because there's no one around me, right? I would easily see this in a way, Capricorn, of where you find your tribe of people on this path, but it does require you to be a hermit. It's almost as if this message where there's no space for new people in your soul tribe to come into your life right now because you are dealing with people in your life that are long expired, people that just don't see things. And let's go, the puzzle pieces all just clicked for me here. So Capricorn, you have this level of awareness, you have this sense of intelligence about you. And as I said, I feel like you just really outgrew them, right? Just in the same example what I said, where it's just like, just due to my life experiences, the way that I think and see the world is vastly different than my family, right? And so while I love them, honey, and I don't think I'm better than them, I just understand that the way that we see things is just vastly different. And there's never like, you might be able to find a middle ground, but I feel like that's not really important to do currently. I think it's more so important for you to acknowledge that you're not meant to fit in there anymore. All right. And notice that we didn't get a single card in your tarot reading, Capricorn, where it's just like cut them off. I mean, obviously we did get the Hermit card, but there's no sense of finality. There's no card in here where it's just like, oh yeah, you need to just wash your hands clean, kick someone out to the curb. You might choose to do that with some folks, right? But this is more so like a message of where it's like you need to go out on your own, start your own path here, not trying to bring folks along that don't see things in the way that you see things. And you want to start surrounding yourself with people that make you feel more comfortable and inspire you to be more of yourself. All right. And you're going to find those people in your life, but you have to firstly go be that hermit and really celebrate yourself as that King of Swords, rather than feeling like you need to change something about yourself, Capricorn, because of the people you're around. Lean into who you are, right? It's like that sense of where, the phrase where it's like dancing to the beat of your own drum, rather than trying to dance to the beat with people that, that have their own separate beat. Like you need to just continue dancing to the beat of your own drum. And eventually, as you continue down your path here, focusing on your goals, because this is very goal oriented here, right? This is very much so Capricorn, where it's like you are living in your path, feeling guided to do certain things in your life, right? And while you do that, your path crosses with folks that are meant to be around you. So this is not a sense, Capricorn, where it's like you sign up for a dating app and you find these people, right? This is a sense of where it's just like you choose to, again, if I was the Capricorn, I'd be like, all right, just expressing myself more, doing a makeup channel, the ASMR channel. It's doing these things that I felt personally guided to, that's going to open the doors for me to connect with folks that also see things in the way that I do, that also have the same passions that I do, that I would not have been able to have my path cross with them if I surrounded myself with people that don't like makeup. Right. I can't expect myself to find, to resonate with a bunch of people. If I have a passion for makeup and all my family just, don't care about makeup, there's always going to be this part of myself that isn't developed. And so I feel like there's like a part of yourself that hasn't been able to develop due to the people that you're around. And so you need to give it its own time as that Hermit card to develop. If you like makeup, go within for a little bit and explore makeup. And because it's during that exploration of makeup, you find your tribe of people. Right? So obviously you replace the examples and what I said with that applies to your life in specific, but that's kind of just that's just how I see things going down for you right now, Capricorn. So yeah, this is the tarot reading that I have for you this week. Is something already resonated with you? You already know what to do, and I'll talk to you sometime in the near future, Capricorn. Bye, darling.